Hello, and welcome back to Daily English Talk, your place to learn English quickly, easily, and naturally. I'm your host, Jason.
And I'm Julia, your co-host. Hi, everyone. We are so excited today because we're going to talk about something very important, how to learn English very fast.
Yes, Julia. So many learners think that learning English takes years, but today we will show you that with the right methods and habits, you can improve much faster than you think.
Exactly. And don't worry, we will make it simple and practical, so you can start using these tips right away, even if you are a beginner.
Before we start, I want to remind everyone that learning English is a journey, and it can be fun too. Today's episode will give you easy steps that you can apply every day to see real improvement fast.
So grab a notebook, get comfortable, and let's dive into the secrets of learning English very fast.
All right, Julia, let's get started and unlock the first secret to learning English quickly. All right, Julia, before we jump into the tips and techniques, I want to talk about something really important. Why learning English fast is actually possible.
Yes, Jason. So many learners think, oh, I'll never be fluent, it takes years. But that's just a myth. The truth is, your brain can adapt and learn quickly if you use the right methods.
Exactly. Think about babies. They learn their first language very fast without textbooks or grammar rules. They listen, repeat, and use the language every day. And guess what? You can do the same with English.
Absolutely. The key is consistency and smart practice. Even just 15 to 30 minutes every day can make a huge difference if you focus on speaking, listening, and learning phrases instead of only memorizing words.
And here's another truth. Fast learning doesn't mean skipping steps. It means learning efficiently, not faster than your brain can handle. With the right approach, you can see real improvement in weeks, not years.
Yes, and it's not magic. It's about creating a learning environment, listening to English, speaking out loud, repeating phrases, and using technology like apps or podcasts. When you do this every day, your brain picks up English naturally.
So the takeaway is simple. Learning English fast is possible for anyone. You just need the right methods, habits, and mindset.
Exactly, Jason. And today we'll guide you through all the practical steps to learn English quickly and effectively, starting with the first secret, building the right habits.
All right, Julia. Now let's talk about one of the most important things, habits. Habits are what separate people who learn English slowly from those who learn fast.
Yes, Jason. And the good news is, you can develop these habits starting today. Let's talk about a few simple but powerful ones.
First, practice every day. Even 10 to 20 minutes of focused English practice is better than hours once a week. Consistency is the key.
Second, speak out loud. Don't just read or listen. Try to say words, sentences, and phrases. Speaking helps your brain remember faster and trains your mouth to form English sounds naturally.
Third, listen actively. Watch short videos, listen to podcasts, or music in English. Pay attention to how native speakers pronounce words and use phrases.
And lastly, use English in real life. Write small sentences, talk to friends, or even talk to yourself in English. The more you use it, the faster you learn.
So to sum up, the key habits are daily practice, speaking out loud, listening actively, and using English in real life.
Exactly. If you make these habits part of your life, you'll notice fast improvement in just a few weeks.
Julia, now let's talk about something super important. listening and speaking. These two skills are the fastest way to improve your English.
Yes, Jason. Many learners focus only on grammar or writing, but the truth is, real improvement comes from listening and speaking every day.
Exactly. When you listen to native speakers, you learn pronunciation, rhythm, and real-life phrases naturally. And when you speak, your brain remembers faster because you are using English actively.
One great method is called shadowing. This means listening to a short sentence and repeating it immediately, just like echoing a native speaker. It trains your ears and your mouth at the same time.
Another tip is to talk to yourself in English. Describe what you are doing or imagine conversations. It might feel a little strange at first, but it's amazing for building fluency fast.
And don't worry about making mistakes. The more you speak, the faster you'll improve. Mistakes are just part of the learning process.
So remember, listen a lot, speak a lot, and practice every day. This is the fastest path to English fluency. Julia, now that we've talked about listening and speaking, let's move on to vocabulary and phrases, another key for learning English fast.
Yes, Jason. Many learners try to memorize single words, but the fastest way is to learn phrases and expressions instead.
Exactly. For example, instead of learning just the word eat, learn the phrase, I want to eat something. You remember it faster and can use it in real conversations immediately.
Another tip is to focus on common words and phrases that you use every day, like greetings, asking for directions, or ordering food. These are high-frequency phrases and will help you speak confidently fast.
And don't forget to write new phrases in a notebook or a phone app. Review them every day and try to use them in sentences. This makes your learning much faster.
So remember, learn phrases, not just words. Focus on common everyday expressions and practice using them. That's the secret to building vocabulary quickly.
Julia, now let's talk about something that can supercharge your English learning: technology and resources.
Yes, Jason. Today there are so many tools, like apps, YouTube channels, podcasts, and even AI tools that can help you learn English faster and smarter.
The key is to use them the right way. For example, don't just watch videos passively. Listen carefully, repeat phrases, and try to speak along. That's how you turn technology into active learning.
Exactly, and apps like Duolingo, Memories, or even YouTube channels give you structured lessons and let you practice daily, which is perfect for building habits.
Also, don't forget podcasts. You can listen while walking, cooking, or traveling. This way, you are practicing English even when you're busy.
And one more tip, use AI tools to practice conversations. For example, chat with a virtual tutor or ask questions in English. It's a safe space to make mistakes and improve.
So remember, use apps, podcasts, YouTube, and AI. But always make it active learning, not just passive watching. That's how technology helps you learn English very fast. Julia, we've talked about habits, speaking, listening, vocabulary, and technology. But let's be honest, learning English fast isn't always easy. There are some obstacles that can slow you down.
Absolutely, Jason. One common obstacle is fear of speaking. Many learners are afraid to make mistakes, but remember, mistakes are part of learning. The more you speak, the faster you improve.
Another challenge is lack of motivation. Sometimes learners start strong but give up after a few weeks. The solution is simple. Set small daily goals. Even 10 to 15 minutes of practice a day adds up quickly.
Yes. And another obstacle is feeling stuck or slow progress. Learning any language takes time, but if you focus on consistent practice, listening, and speaking, you will see improvement much faster than you expect.
Also, some learners get distracted by too many resources. The key is to focus on one or two methods, use them consistently, and gradually add more as you grow.
So, the secrets to overcoming obstacles are: don't fear mistakes, stay motivated with small goals, trust the process, and focus on consistent practice.
Exactly, Julia. If you follow these steps, obstacles become stepping stones, not barriers, and your English will improve faster than you think. Julia, now it's time for some real practice. Let's show our listeners how to use what they've learned so far in a real-life situation.
Great idea, Jason. Let's imagine you're at a coffee shop and want to order a drink in English. I'll show a simple conversation.
Perfect. Go ahead.
Hello, can I have a cup of coffee, please?
And the barista might say, "Sure. Do you want milk or sugar?"
Then you can reply, yes, please. Just a little milk, no sugar. Thank you.
See? It's simple. And here's the mini practice for our listeners. Repeat this conversation out loud 3 times and try to change the drink each time, like tea, juice, or water.
Yes, you can also practice with a friend, family member, or even by yourself. The key is to speak out loud and repeat. This builds your confidence and helps you remember phrases fast.
Exactly. Remember, learning by doing is the fastest way to improve. Don't just listen. Practice speaking every day.
So, listeners, take a few minutes today and practice this mini conversation. You'll be surprised at how much faster your English improves.
Julia, before we finish, let's give our listeners a little motivation boost. Learning English fast is not just about words, it's about changing your life.
Exactly, Jason. Imagine being able to talk to people around the world, watch movies without subtitles, or even get a better job because your English is strong. That's the power of learning English quickly.
And here's the best part. Everyone can do it, no matter your age or level. It's about consistency, smart practice, and believing in yourself.
Yes. Just remember, every sentence you speak, every phrase you learn brings you closer to fluency. Don't give up, even if it feels hard sometimes.
So keep practicing, stay motivated, and imagine the amazing opportunities that English will open for you.
You've got this. English is a skill you can master faster than you think if you apply the tips we shared today.
Well, Julia, that's all for today's episode on how to learn English very fast. We hope our listeners found it useful and easy to follow.
Yes. Remember, the key is to practice every day, speak out loud, listen actively, and use English in real life. Small steps every day lead to big results.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends who want to learn English quickly.
And leave us a comment. Tell us which tip you'll start using today. We'd love to hear from you.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and we'll see you in the next episode of English Learning Podcast.
Bye, everyone. Happy learning.